Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Forest of Memories. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, your guardian, high remembrancer, arbiter, reminiscing bard of Twilight, and welcome to Beastro. So, it's finally out.
Exciting, I've come up with a new Reese 2P.
That's it! I've come up with a new recipe. Hope you're all doing well. The game's finally out. So now we get to experience every little cool detail about it. Now, that said, I have seen and heard that there are a few hiccups here and there. Apparently the game has a few hiccups. I'm not surprised, really. But that said, I'm not gonna hold back on it. Since this game was an indie game, or, well, a small-time game, it really doesn't have as many excuses. So, yeah. Alright, so with that being the case, sit back, relax, make yourselves at home, and let's enjoy, shall we?
It was like any other morning. I set out across the wilds, guarding the lands, spirits, and creatures. It was quiet, peaceful. It was just me and my thoughts. My regrets, really. 200 years ago, I failed at the one thing I was supposed to do. Protect the denizens of my world. I knew there was nothing I could do to change the past. But I promised myself I would never let it happen again. A flash of light rippled across the sky, just like it had all those years ago. I rushed through the wilds, chasing the light, chasing who would have done this. I knew I had to close the remnant before the invaders could pass through, but I was too late. Ravenous creatures from Luinos, our sister realm, were already crossing into our home. Suddenly, I was knocked from the sky. I could feel my flame fading. And so, I ran. I ran away to the one place where I thought the monsters couldn't reach me. The tiny walled village of Palopori. But as soon as I crossed the wall, I collapsed.
What's this game about? Watch and you'll learn. Are you the one that found me? Was there supposed to be more dialogue there? I guess not. Until I regained my strength, I thought I would spend some time here and heal. You can stay as long as you need, but we have work to do. Work? Are you not worried about the remnant? What do you want me to do? I'm a chef, not a caretaker. I'm sure they'll get it locked soon. This is what they've been preparing for. Right. You think they expect me to be out there? Everyone assumes you're dead. Till last night, no one had seen you since, well... Aren't you too young to know about any of that? The wiping out of an entire flavor? Chef, remember? Not having spicy is pretty obvious. You did what you had to do to save everyone else. Besides, if you go back out there, I don't think you're coming back. Just come with me. We'll run through the chores, then we can meet up with Travers and open the restaurant. Give it a day or two. We'll get you ready to battle. The Delishkins are up. Time to get going. One thing I'm gonna do is turn down the music a bit. Let's see how everyone's doing this morning. I should probably put seeds in there first. That is not how you plant rice. A Delishkin's favorite treat and a great way to catch a fish. Mixed veggies. Leafy blend of greens and veggies. They pack a healthy punch. Right? Leaves. Cows love the crunch of a leaf, but it might have other uses. It's weird. Was pretty sure there was supposed to be more voice acting, but maybe I'm wrong. Good dinosaur chicken thing. I mean, it's kind of funny that it's literally a dinosaur chicken. A Delishkin egg. That's cool. I've got a book and a teacup here, probably for relaxing. Yoink. Delishkin meat. Sustainable protein provided by the Delishkins. New day, new legs. Wait, I'm sorry, their legs are replaceable? What a weird animal. Maybe it's also me, but I feel like we kind of skipped over some stuff. Like, you know, we had the thing where she was like, did you find me? And that's it. No introduction to our main character, no how they met, just jumped ahead. Weird. Good cow. I guess we can't pet the cow.
I think this calls for a little history.
I don't know anything. Well, actually, I do know something about cows. So, cows are actually naturally clean creatures. They actually like to feel clean. So if you don't brush them or take care of them, they'll find their own ways to get clean. And that actually can involve them getting hurt. They'll like grind up against posts or anything they can find to stay clean or to help with itches. So that's why farms have those big rotating brushes that you might see at a car wash. That, you know, would beat down and buffer you and I, but to a cow, it's like a massage, and they love those things.
You must reach restaurant level 3 to pet the cows.
Nah. Grapes and Drama will be closed for a few days as I take my annual summer nap break. Be back in a few for all of your tailoring needs. I haven't slept since this started. She's gonna wake up and everything's gonna be different. Wall doesn't strike me as someone who's bothered by much. I think she'll be okay. Morning, Ponko. I've got Traver's delivery order ready for today. I haven't seen him yet, so do you mind taking it to the restaurant? It's a great mix of staples. I even took a nibble to test the quality, and my stomach's been rumbling ever since. Thanks, Orso. I'll get this to him so we can prep for the day. Raw rice, cow milk. Wait, you just ate raw rice? Alright. Mystery seed. Looks like a rock, but worth planting. Sure. Never know. I'm gonna run around, because we were able to explore all of this in the demo, but I want to run around and look.
A rock.
Yes, it looks like a rock, but it's not. It's so weird to me.
I mean, how else are you to figure if it's food or raw?
Fair point, I guess. But it's so weird to me that there's no voice acting in the game, because I'm pretty sure they got Joe Zija to voice Ponko. If you don't know who Joe Zija is, he voices Claude in Fire Emblem. And he's also done a lot of other roles, which it's just so weird to me. It's like, why get him to voice in the trailer if the characters don't even talk very much? The way he runs reminds me of Sly Cooper. Yeah, I mean, and his giant hands. Look at his giant paws and his tiny feet. And no, it's not weird. It has like this little hustle and bustle kind of move to things. My red panda has giant paws. Wait, is he a... I thought he's a fox. Is he a... I think he's a fox, not a red panda. Could be wrong, though. We can't be worried about what happens outside the wall. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Good morning. How's the catch today? Fantastic. There are a few pockets of fish out there today. You should gather up some grubs and try your luck at the pier. I'd love to see some fish on the menu soon. You got it. Catch a crablamo and catch a hoopfish. Well, nah, it's daytime. We've got...
There is no spicy in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah. A seashell. This dried shell breaks apart easily, offering a pleasant salty crunch. You don't eat seashells! You... Pretty sure they're made out of, like, what is it, keratin? Or something? Or something like that. You're not supposed to eat them. Now, there are things that you shouldn't eat that you can dry to, like, get salt out of and everything, but you shouldn't be eating a freaking seashell. A kerblamo. Got one. Alright, let's try that again. Got another one. Weird, no fanfare or anything for catching fish. Hell, even Animal Crossing has fanfare when you reel in a fish.
The concept of spicy flavors being erased from reality is insane when you think about it. Capsaicin is literally gone.
Correct. Which is extremely concerning. Got another grub. We'll hold on to that one. I want to have at least one of them. Alright, let's go. Good morning, restaurant. Please be in good condition like I left you. Damn it. Hey, Travers, I've got the delivery from Orso. What the heck happened back there? Not usually this, charred, right? Travers? Travers?
This is stupid!
I don't think he's here. He's here. He's always here. We were supposed to cook mushrooms today. He loves mushrooms. You still have mushrooms in Palo Pori? Everything seems so different now. Well, no, he lives outside the wall and brings them back. Outside the wall? The wall that's protecting you all from, the wilds and the monsters?
Fun fact, did you know that in Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, a thief's favorite food is fried scorpion tails?
Not surprising. That is not surprising to me at all. There are literally places in the world where you can, no joke, like in some parts of Mexico, you can get candy that has scorpions in it. I'm not surprised. It's never mattered before. He's always here, and then you show up, and now he's not in this place. Well, look at it! I have to find him. Are you just gonna leave things like this? I'll deal with that later. I gotta go talk to Boole. God, my oven got blown up. Great. No oven means we can't really... kind of denies us a lot of the, a lot of stuff we could do for a restaurant. Not to mention, no oven means no keeping food warm. We'll have to cook it and serve it immediately. Because there's no storing it without the oven. We won't have any radiant heat to just keep things warm. Nyam. Cloudberry. Must be kept in a jar for the first day after plucking so it doesn't float away. Huh. You know, in retrospect, that might explain why all the berries I gathered in the Forest of Memories floated up to the ceiling. Note to self, make sure you put them in a container. Yep, no pizza, no bread. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Cheer, chicken. Or dinosaur.
A rock.
No, that's an egg, not a rock. But close. Bull! Hey, have you seen Travers today? Can't say that I have, but he never enters through this door. I've been guarding this spot ever since my little pads could lift that lock bar. Not a soul's entered through this door.
And no cobbler's is the end of the world.
Skulls for the skull crow!
Did our fire spirit just do a bunch of screaming for a blood deity? Yeah, no, don't mind that. She's a little hungry. Yeah, no one's ever come through that door. Honko, who's this? Oh, she's... Flambe. Great to meet you, Palaporian. You'll find my signature in the guest log throughout all of history, though it's been a while since I was last here. Wait, really? Oh, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I just assumed you were dead.
Milk for the cornflakes.
I almost was. Honko found me last night and is helping me to regain my strength. I apologize for sneaking in, but things got a bit dire when the remnant opened up in the marshlands. Well, you're safe here, Flambe. We built this wall to protect us from everything out there. Unlocked remnant or not, this door is staying shut, and my friends are going to be protected. I can keep an eye on things from here. Hi, Sturkio. I hope so. And seeing as we have you, the actual guardian of Solido here in town, I'm sure we'll be fine. Yeah, right. I'm sure I'll heal up quick too. Exactly. In the meantime, traditions are traditions, and you'll still need to sign the guest log. I'll make sure to do so today. Wonderful. Honko, should I be worried about Travers? I'm not sure. I'm gonna check his secret entrance. I'll let you know if he comes this way. I'll keep things locked down, as always. Here's a new entry. Be our guest. Check out the history of Palopori's guests. It's been nearly 300 years since I last spent time in Palopori. I feared I would not be wanted, but the welcome has been warm as its weather. I hope I can keep it that way. So, wait, this wall's been up for 300 years and, like, you've never reinforced it or done anything? Okay. This seems like a very small wall to protect the village. Also, 300 years and the village is still this small? Do people just... Well, I guess, yeah, I guess it makes sense that people wouldn't be having kids. Yoink. Alright, well, let's check this. I looked over here earlier. This is how Travers usually comes into town, but when he left, I stacked those rocks on top, and now they're here. Why did you stack the rocks? Travers says it's so we know if the boulders move. He must have come back at some point and then left again. That must be why the kitchen's a mess. He's probably getting stuff to fix it and was in a rush. You want to go out there and see if we can find him? I'm not made for that. Palapori's a town of artisans. We were left behind because we're not built for fighting. I'd probably just die. So what do you want to do? Well, the town still has to eat, and I need to think. So I guess we just get on with it, and I'll figure something out. What about the broken oven? In fairness, medieval villages could be even smaller than this, mostly because villages were wary of outsiders, even from the next village over. True enough. Let's see if Thea has some parts. Also, I don't know why my thing didn't go off. Hang on. Let me check. Maybe something happened. It's really weird. 1 second. I'm checking the sounds. What do you mean pending? That's so weird. It says pending, which means it either didn't go through or... Hang on. Hang on. No, because if if the cooldown was active, then you wouldn't have been able to do it. So hang on. Here, there are your points back. Try again later. Sorry about that. Don't know why it didn't happen, but there are your points back. You can try again later. Anyway. Okay, even if they have the parts, do you even know how to prepare stuff? Why, hello, chef. What can I help you with? You haven't seen Travers today, have you? Not today, but I don't usually see him until the evenings. Something wrong? I'm not sure if something is wrong, but things definitely aren't right. The restaurant is in shambles and Travers is nowhere to be found. I think maybe it caught on fire? The oven is broken and everything's a bit burned. That is concerning. Well, I don't have any oven bits at the moment, but I have been dabbling with the idea of expanding my wares. I would no longer be constrained by the whims of the wilds and what washes ashore. I could smith the objects of my own imagination, and maybe even yours, if you happen to find some inspiration. Yes, I think I could fix the oven, but I'll need some iron ore, and I just don't have any right now. But there's no ore in Palatori. That could be a problem. Well, I'll try to sort an alternate solution. But if for some reason you get some ore, I'll have the plan unlocked in my shop. And I'm sure, much like the ore, Travers will show up soon. Yeah, he's probably still getting some mushrooms. Doesn't usually take this long, but that's likely it. Exactly. And the oven could have had an ember still in it that exploded or sent smoke everywhere. Yeah, you're right. Just have to get on with the day. We should go clean things up. We've never missed a service, and even with a broken oven, we still have folks to feed. Alright, well, let's get back. Still, it's so weird, like, you know, for an oven to explode. Ovens don't just explode. Like, and I'm sure they're gonna be like, oh, well, you know, there was probably a fire in the oven. No, that oven looked like it exploded. So... let's see. Basic bookshelf full of recipe books. Oh yeah, no, this was definitely an explosion. Okay, what? Even the text-to-speech isn't working? Hold on, what's going on here? Seriously? Like, none of my stuff is working now. Hang on. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna reset my, thing. Because if George isn't even talking, then we've got a problem. Hang on. I know most streamers would probably be like, well, I guess it's broken. Sucks, you know, too bad. Guess we're gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, that ain't me. So give me a second while I see if I can fix it. It's not working, Amina. But hello. I'm trying to fix it. Hang on.
Pog Online Poggers.
Okay, there we go, George. There we go. No, the game's fine. I just tabbed out for a second to fix something. Nope, game's all fine. Okay. All right, Have a good one, Sirius. What should we put on the menu? Today's menu is the Delishkin salad. Let's see. We can put a rice bowl on the table. Yeah, we can put a little bit of everything on today. Nice. And that's the cool thing about running your own restaurant is that you get to pick what's for sale that day. It's not one of those things where people could just come in and order whatever they want. No. You get whatever the special is. All right. Prepare meals and serve the patrons. Right. No practice, no warm-up, just go. Okay. Oh god, this one. Whoop. Yeet. 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 Ah, the power bar actually shows you where the shot's going now. Good. Yeet. 3 points. Very nice. Don't burn anything. Makes no sense from a cooking perspective. You want to make sure that the whole pan gets covered in whatever you're using to cook with. All right, leek soup, which good over there. There you go. 1 rice bowl. 1 salad. Gotta get over there while it's still warm. There you go. Perfect. Nice. So this is what smells so good. Can I take a seat anywhere? Quiet, Tom. We'll get something in you soon. It smells amazing in here. Not like home, but whatever you're cooking seems great. Who are you? Oh, right. You don't get many outsiders here. Well, we've never gotten an outsider here. Well, I guess until last night. I'm Oishi, an umami denizen, one of their caretakers. I left our haven back in Portobello to fight the monsters near and protect the umami spirits of the marshland. So what brought you here to Palopori? I was out in the marshlands and needed a break. I saw your big gate and remembered there was supposed to be a town on the other side. That lovely guard let me in when I told her I needed a snack. She said this restaurant has all the best food in all of Salido. I could use some nourishment before I head back out into the wilds. You're going back out there? Of course. I believe there are some spinoots native to the region nearby.
Okay, can we just note how scary this world's cooking actually is when the grease takes on soap bubble properties when heated to searing temperatures?
Yeah, that is kind of creepy now that you are disturbing when you put it that way. That is kind of scary. You're right. And if I take down a monster or two, that'll keep them and the spirits safe. Well, it seems like a good plan. I think I can help you out. Any requests? I saw some delishkins on my way over here. I would love an egg in my meal. I also like some flavors more than others. I always feel more energized if a meal matches my palate. I can figure something out. Oishi has asked for a meal to help him prepare for his venture. As chef, you'll assemble that meal for him. The recipe base and ingredients you use will add to his deck of cards and provide the abilities he'll have for his venture in the wilds. You'll select a recipe base as the foundation of the meal. Recipe bases have their own fixed placement on the board, flavor profile, and set of cards associated with them. Start by selecting the rice bowl. Great. Now that you got a base, it's time to add ingredients and make it your own. Select an empty space on the mise en place board to open the ingredients list. Mise en place, mise en place means it's a fancy French word for flavorings. Or this and that. Right, the ingredient list. Alright, let's see. Great, now that you've placed an ingredient, you can see how it affects the flavor profile. The caretaker's palette shows the amount of each flavor they want in their meals, indicated by a target range. For each flavor within its target range, the caretaker will gain a bonus plus 5 stamina for the venture. Let's see. Right. Cow milk is sour, huh? So it's like goat milk. Some flavors enhance one another, increasing their weight, while others balance one another. Umami Delishkin balances the bitter mixed vegetables, while the sour milk enhances the umami egg. Got it. Flavor relations go both ways. For example, sour enhances umami, and umami enhances sour. Got it. I mean, I feel like we're not ready yet, but okay. Did you put a dipping sauce on top of that rice bowl? That was delicious. I just need a moment to digest. I'll head back out to the wilds once you close. Thank you for the care package. Ready to close the restaurant for the evening? You're not gonna believe what happened. Like, I knew I felt weird after your cooking, but I didn't know how weird. Okay. It's a good thing, I think. Well, I don't know, but it's a thing. So, what happened? I have to show you. I put something together with the help of Thea and Gia. Meet me at the tea house when you're ready. Okay. First, I'm gonna go try for a hoop fish. Glow grub, great for night fishing, but Delishkins don't care for them. Got it. This is great though. We now have, this is good. Now we don't have to choose between normal grubs for fishing. We can just, well, okay. During the day we might have to, but at night, now we don't have to waste, you know, normal grubs. We can just use these things. Yeet. That wasn't very far. Got one. Jesus, look at those eyes. Yeet. Let's go gambling. Or fishing. Got another one. Nice. This is good. This will add to our stock, so we can make fish more often. Yeet. Come to daddy. A stick. A stick fish. Another hoop fish. Maybe one of the dishes we can have is a stick fish threaded with hoop fish. Yeet.
Cast line pulls out Sonic Adventure 2's GUN truck.
Oh god, no. Honko's gonna get isekai'd. With shrimp. Why are its eyes so big? Ah. You get enough sticks and hoops, we can play fish. We can play tic-tac-toe. True. A rainbow fish. Ooh, nice. Or we can play. We can play horseshoes, just using the hoop fish instead of horseshoes. Ah. Yes, Yes, happy Pride to all of y'all. Happy Pride, happy Kaijun, happy everything. I hope you're all doing well. And remember, I'm sure you all know this, but in case you need a reminder, you will always be welcome here. Always. No matter what, you will always be welcome here. Come just as you are. You'll always be welcome. And if anyone tells you otherwise, then they're not part of my community. All right, that's enough made. Where's my thing here? Where's my... There we go. I was about to say, I'm trapped in the void. All right. Let's see. And yeet. Got another rainbow fish. Oh, I'm out. Hoop fish. Stick fish. It's exhausting removing all those bones for so little meat. Sorry, that's my phone. I apologize. I'll mute it. Shrimp. Most people need to eat around 30 to feel full. Rainbow fish. Flashy and bright. Rainbow fish always put up a fight. I mean, okay, but the thing is with shrimp, like, maybe you need 30 of them if they're small. If they're big suckers, you usually only need like 3 or 4 of them. Like, I've seen some monster shrimp before. When my family, when my whole extended family on mom's side went to the Caribbean one year, I got to have coconut shrimp in the Caribbean. Those things were huge. And here's the thing, Amina will vouch for me on this. I love cooking. I really do. However, I was cursed in one very particular way. I can't eat mushrooms. I am allergic. I'm allergic to mushrooms of all kinds, which means that I can't have mushrooms at all. And that means that dishes that call for them, and I know that they're not only good for you, but they're also really used in a lot of cooking, I can't do it. So, hey, thankfully, I'm not allergic to seafood like my mom and my brother. I can eat shrimp, so. Over here. Isn't this amazing? We built a puppet theater. I mean, it is pretty fun. Who's in there? We'll talk about that later. I need to show you what happened today in the wild. Okay, here it goes. Once upon a time, I was me. So I went back into the marshlands just as I had planned, but my stomach was dancing and twisting. I wasn't sick, but something was off. I did my best to ignore the rumbles. It only took a few steps before I realized my tracks were not alone. Something had trudged through the mud before me, something I'd never seen or read about. And when I looked up to see what was ahead, a plant approached me. I reached out, but it did not seem friendly. My stomach lurched as the rumble grew stronger, and then I could feel it. The flavor magic was within me, giving me power. So I listened to my stomach, and suddenly I channeled the magic of the flavor spirits to fight off this little toothed planter. Welcome to combat. The meal you cooked for your caretaker has set them up for their battle, influencing their cards, stamina, and abilities. Your goal is to defeat monsters to earn new ingredients to help the caretakers venture further into the wilds. Beastro's combat takes place over a number of rounds. Each round, the monster will play its card first. The monster's card will set the flavor type of the round, also known as leading the trick in card games. Your goal is to match the monster's flavor and outscore them. We'll go over this in more detail now. This minion means business. It played an Umami 2 card. The key pieces of information on the card are the value, indicated by the number at the bottom, the flavor, indicated by the color of the card, and the symbol on the bottom left. Ingredients, rewarded as loot if the trick is won, are displayed in the top center. And the balancing flavors icon is shown in the top right, which we'll learn more about later. Now that the monsters set the flavor for the round, let's see what we can do about it. As mentioned before, the main goal is to match the flavor played with a higher value number. Let's see. You have just the thing, an Umami 4. Okay? That should do it. Now that you've selected a card, a few pieces of information will tell you how the round will play out. Since you're winning the trick, the monster will show a shield on their card, indicating that they're blocking. The monster card also lowered in height, showing that your card is winning. That brings us to the card comparison for damage. The cards being played are compared against one another. Your higher value card, 4, is beating the lower value of 2. That means you'll hit for 2 damage from your card's magic. Oishi's base attack value of +3, indicated by the number on the sword, is also added to the total. So a grand total of 5 damage is being shown on the minion. Now it's time to lock in your turn, okay? Bonk. Both monsters and caretakers have stamina. When a monster's stamina reaches 0, you win. When your caretaker's stamina reaches 0, the venture ends and you'll lose a percentage of your loot. Monsters also have a base attack. If they win the trick, the same card comparison as before plays out and the caretaker takes damage. Now that you have the basics, finish that minion off. What if it's a draw? Yeah, then nobody wins. Okay. I'm gonna get you now. Yeah! You're dead. It seemed the minion would set the flavor magic and the value I'd need to overcome. If my flavor magic matched the monsters and had a higher value, I'd attack. If my magic was weaker, I'd be attacked. However, as long as I matched the flavor, I could block some of the damage. Let's see what else this magic can do. Ah, this minion seems to be up to something. It played a bitter card. Lucky for you, just look at the mise en place flavors in combat. Just like the mise en place, flavors in combat can be balanced and enhanced. In this case, you'll be balancing the monster's flavor card. On a monster's card, the balancing flavor icon is shown in the top right. Bitter is balanced by umami, and you have plenty of umami cards. You can also see which cards will balance the card by looking at your hand. Your balancing cards will be jumping with magical power. You can also access the flavor wheel in combat once to review how flavors balance and enhance one another. Got it. I'm gonna hit you now. When a monster's card is balanced, its value is cut in half. In this case, it cuts the bitter down to 1, leading to greater damage. Just like mise en pois, the relationship goes both ways. An umami card balances a bitter card, and a bitter card balances an umami card. However, you don't have to worry about your cards getting balanced, since monsters lead the rounds. Only their cards can be balanced in combat. Die. Okay, the monster sets the flavor of the fight, and it's up to me to pick a card that matches or balances that flavor. Let's see. The minion has a card equal to the highest value card in your deck. However, you can tackle this problem by enhancing your card. Start by playing an Umami 4. The bottom left of the caretaker's card shows the enhancing flavor. Following the same rules as mise en pois, enhancing goes both ways. In this case, umami is enhanced by sour, and sour is enhanced by umami. Hey, Izix. Let's see, combining the values of the two played cards helps you outscore the big cards played by more powerful monsters. After you play your main card, you'll have the chance to enhance it. Cards that can enhance the main card will bounce with excitement. Got it. I'm gonna get you now. Onward. And then, I found what I've been looking for. Spinoot tails. I knew they were out here somewhere, but usually the Spinoots are in the same places where they drop their tails. But I didn't see any around. I decided to grab the tail to investigate. Got it. Da-na-na-na! Yes! Oh no. This is very dry. They're distressed. They'll head to the wettest area they can find. Okay, water. Where would they go? The streaming kelp trees. That would be the safest and wettest place to hide out. It's a marsh. It's all wet. Seriously, it's all wet. It's marshland. Whatever. And then I saw some weeds dancing through the mud. They were traveling in packs now. Look out! 2 minions are here for the encounter. You'll play 1 card to fight both, as you can only cast 1 spell per round. Your card will play against each monster independently. It'll fight against the nearest monster and then the furthest monster. Let's see. Wait a minute. Back up. Why is this one bouncing? Ah, I see. Well, this is stronger, so... I'm gonna hit you now. Bonk. Bonk. And yeah, the card, like Izix says, the card gets more crumpled as they get beat up on. I'm gonna hit you. And remember, there are people operating these puppets. You can view your cards at any time here. You'll see the remaining cards in your deck, your discard pile, and the loot you've won so far. If you don't have the cards you need in your hand, you can always fill your hand to draw back up to 5 cards, or discard to get a whole new hand. Just be careful. Refreshing a caretaker's magic is tiring. Refilling costs 1 stamina, while discarding costs 2. Let's see. hit you now. Die. Bonk. Oh, that's cool. Bonk. Just add the sound effect. Get stomped on, nerd. Yeah, like that. And soon enough, I found Flambe's rest stop and the pyre she would sleep in during her journeys. I figured it was a good place for her to rest. It would be one for me too. I lit her pyre and set up my tent. I'd be able to start my next venture from here as I explored the marshland. I tried to sleep, but I was much too excited. So much had changed. I rushed back to Palopori and, well, here we are. A successful venture complete and a new ingredient to try. With the pyre lit, I could start my journeys from here in the future. I still can't believe it, Chef. I've eaten hundreds of meals in my lifetime, and I've never had magic like that. What are you putting in your food? I didn't really do anything Travers and I haven't done before. I suppose I made a special meal for you, but I didn't do anything different. I just cooked it over our fire. About that, your fire seemed a bit, well, flambe-like. Oh. Poker face, poker face, poker face. It's okay, Punko. Oishi, good to properly meet you. I must apologize for not introducing myself earlier. You're alive! I thought it was you back at the restaurant, but I wasn't quite sure. But then when I had all this flavor magic, I just knew. You're not mad. We all make hard choices. Something brought us both here. It seems like we're to work together. Maybe you're not ready to go back out there, but I am, and it seems like you could send your magic with me. Oh, I brought you back some of those minions I fought. Even if they're monsters, we shouldn't let them go to waste. You wouldn't believe it, though. I had to fight past this dude in plate armor who kept screaming about how delicious monsters were. But I was able to get them. I didn't catch his name, though. He was nice. I can't help but wonder what they taste like. You think I'd get some kind of new magic?
Aye!
What was that? Don't know. They seem to be able to grow, so maybe I can too. That's a great idea. The monsters seem to be gaining magic from the flavor spirits they're consuming. Maybe we could channel that magic into you through our cooking. Let's head to the restaurant before bed. We need to study how to cook with Minion before we can add these tails to a dish. All right, add time. I'll be right back. Yep, give me a sec. All right, be right back. I'm gonna hang out here for a minute and try to figure out where I'm gonna rest tonight. Bull said she'd help me find a place to sleep. See you tomorrow, little chef. Let's see. This ingredient requires studying. Pet George, you got it. There we go. I just realized, I think for this game, if I can, maybe I should make a recording of myself.
Put the lime in the coconut.
You put the lime in the coconut. Yeah. Maybe I should maybe I should record myself going, "That's it! I've come up with a new recipe." Just for this. Can't wait to see how this turns out. Alright, let's see. Ooh, okay. Worked. Minion is a bit chewy, but it has some really nice.
Yes, but I vote it's the audio of Fountain saying it for the redeem.
That's a good idea. I'm cool with that. Kind of like a meaty mushroom with some herbs already built in. I could probably make a new recipe based out of this for Oishi. I should write up a new recipe card. That's it! Don't say it, Saru. Don't say it. Don't say it. And this is where Amina jumps in with the whole, I've come up with a new recipe! Honko has learned how to use minion meat. Hey Soren, how you doing? Many monster ingredients will require Ponko to study how to use them by practicing their technique. Each time you successfully learn how to cook a new ingredient, you'll earn Chef XP. You also gain it by completing quests, building relationships, serving patrons, and more. Got it. It's infused with the flavors of the plant growing from its snout. Okay, so by that logic, if you had a minion farm or something, you could have different herbs for them to eat, and that would flavor the meat differently. Interesting. Traver's always told me to put any new recipes ideas in here. I've never felt ready before, but sauteing with that minion meat gave me an idea. Let's see, that's our rice bowl staple. So... Let's go over here. A minion meat rice bowl. Yeah, mignon, yeah. Like, it's supposed to be mignon, like, mignon, like filet mignon, and also minion, like minion. Get it? Let's try this one. Halopori salad. Okay, cool. Now go to bed. We should think about going to bed soon. We? Who is we? What's that quote from Heavenly? Who's we? You speaking French over here? Yeah, I need those. Hopefully they'll let me buy more animals too, because it would be nice to have some more Delishkins in the in my little garden. No, we can't pet the cow. Dude, go to bed. The market will be here in the morning. I should get some rest. too. You made all of this on your own? It's so impressive. Why, thank you. I really do feel as if I've come into my own here. So, I had this idea. As I keep venturing deeper into the wilds, I'm not sure if I'll always have the stamina to reach a camp. I need a way to ask for help. Yes, some kind of call so we know you need a pickup. And then one of us, crows, could come scoop you up in our strong talons and carry you back here like a baby. Exactly. What you need is a caw bell. You know what? Give me 1 second. Wait, did you just hit your anvil and spawn a bell? Yeah, huh? Ta-da! It's done. Such a great idea deserves to be brought to life. Please take this with you on your next venture, and if you want to leave, just give it a ring. Oh, I love it. And I tuck this right in by the softest moss to keep it safe. Many thanks. I'll be in the garden if you need me. I still can't believe it. You gave Oishi some of my magic through my flame and your food. Yeah, pretty exciting. You don't seem excited. Well, it's just, like, everything is changing. I was happy being a sous chef. Now Travers is gone, a random caretaker showed up. I had to cook minion meat, whatever that is, and, like, everything is just, it's not the same. Oh no, he's autistic coded. Welcome to the club, Ponko. We're happy to have you. Wait, did Oishi move into my garden? That wasn't there before? No! I gotta go talk to him. What are you doing in my garden? Gather some grubs. Yoink. Gotta find more grubs. We need, at least 2 a day to feed the Delishkins. Otherwise, we don't get any eggs. The way you speak for Oishi reminds me of Eski from Expedition 33. Yeah, he's a big soft voice, so I thought I'd give him that voice. And yes, I was referencing Laios earlier for the people when I was talking as Oishi during the puppet performance, and I mentioned I had to fight through some guy in armor who was talking about how tasty monsters were. That was me referencing Laios. And yes, for those who don't know, Laios is also autistic coded, except he just straight up is autistic. Laios is very autistic. And we welcome him to the club. There's a new entry. Would you look at that? The little town by the sea remains. Stopping by for a quick rest and snack before resuming my battle in the wild. Hey, Bull. What made you open the door? Aren't you supposed to keep it closed? No one had ever knocked before. Curiosity got the better of me. I wasn't sure if it was Travers, and I figured monsters probably wouldn't knock, so I took a risk. He even signed the logbook. I can't argue with her logic, and we do need the help. The other factions have likely sent out caretakers as well, so we may have more visitors. The author insists Laios is not, but she also just finished a manga about kids with autism at the time, so I don't think she realizes she made 2 whole autistic siblings. Also, that reminds me, spoilers for Dungeon Meshi, by the way, but, someone remind me what exactly Laios' sister turned into? She's supposed to be a chimera, I guess. Fallon, that's her name, but I think she turns into a chimera or something. Yes? Okay, cool. Just wanted to remember. Yeah, dragon chimera. More? I didn't think I'd ever meet someone from outside the wall, and now I've met two. What are salty people like? Jerks. What about the bitters? Also jerks. Are they as mean as people say? Probably. Depends on who you meet. We'll just do our part to keep them fed, right, Punko? It seems like it's the best way for us to help. She's straight up chicken with dragon leg. Well, no, she's got like a chicken upper body and her entire lower body is a tar. Is a tar. It's like centaur dracon, a dragon centaur. And also, as Amina and I got a really funny laugh out of it, for those who haven't seen it, the English dub of Dungeon Meshi is really good. The voice actors they grabbed for it are really good. And the scene where Fallon, after turning into the Chimera, the scene where Fallon tears her dress off, what's her name? The witch girl, what's her name? The mage. Gosh, what's her name? Crap. Let's see, Chilchuck, Laios, Sinchi, Marcial. Yeah, Marcial. Marcial's English dub actress. Yeah, Kashan's right. Whoa, hey! Yes, her dub. Like, whoa, hey! Like, the voice actress, like, that sounded so, it was not fear, that was pure, what the fuck are you doing energy. And I love that. When voice actors really get to go ham and actually get to put raw emotion into things, like the perfect emotion, it's just, mwah, chef's kiss for the delivery. A missing page? A loose book page. Maybe Tark will know more. We love perfectly picked VAs. Yep. I see you two are one with the tide. Have you ever wondered what's in those school of fish before you toss your bait out there? Of course you have. Let me tell you a secret. I know what's out there. Every day I prepare a daily report of what's in those schools. Are you a man or a woman? I'm not sure. Since you've proven yourself quite the angler, the first report's on me. Head back to the pier day or night, you'll be able to see what you can catch. But for any future report, it'll cost 50 Solera. May the bite be good and your cast be true. Yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to be a man or a woman. Oh well. I just don't want to misgender them and give them the wrong voice. I'm an angler. I mean, yeah, they are. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, I'm not asking because, you know, I'm not asking because I'm, like, getting all up in someone's business. I'm asking because, hey, I don't want to be a jerk, so I don't want to misgender you, like, or call you, you know, by a name or a title or a, you know, pronoun you don't like. So how do I identify you? What should I call you? Let's assume I'm whatever you need to be for today until we unlock a bio page. Fair enough. I'm so excited. A new resident means new inventory. The crows and I even struck up a deal. They go back and collect things that get dropped in the wilds, and I get new exciting things to sell. But we have to clear out this inventory to have space for new items. So you're having a sale? Of course not! God, that's so expensive, but it's good to have on hand. God, meat's expensive. Meat here's expensive.
This is stupid!
Well, yeah, of course it's stupid, but again, meat's always going to be expensive. Hey, Ponko! Paka! So good to see you. What brings you back here? Oh, you know, this, that, and the big flash of light that burst forth when the marsh lands. Feather on the back of my neck stood up so high I looked like a rockatoo. I'm not one to ignore the signs, so I took the skies to come back and check on my big sis. You didn't happen to catch a glimpse of Travers, did you? I didn't. But I wasn't looking either. I heard he's missing? Yeah. Oishi's gonna help me look for him when he goes on his ventures. Ah, yes, that umami caretaker. Sis told me you had one in town, and then she assigned me a job. She never rests. I'm to pick up this Oishi if he ever rings the call bell from the wilds. Oh, that's great. Are you sure you're strong enough? Of course I am. I can't believe you would ask something so offensive. And I'll even bring back as many of his findings with me as I can, though probably not everything. But speak with me later, and I'll see if I can track down any dropped items in the wild to help you out too. I should probably stretch. See you later. I'm gonna feel so bad if Paka is a girl, but the fact that they kept calling Talk Big Sis, so I don't know. Plus, he's got that whole like anime scar on his cheek, so you know. Ah, would you look at that? You found one of my lost pages. This one is from the History of Watching Water Boil, a personal favorite. I lost a couple more pages to the wind yesterday. Do you mind keeping an eye out as you wander about town? Sometimes it can take a day or two for them to come fluttering down from the sky and find a place to rest. What's that joke from, so yeah, this is, what is it? Tart. Let's see, what's that Jello Apocalypse joke? Your pecs are enormous. Like, I don't know if this is a guy or a girl, but regardless, we need to find those pages, and we find them. Hey, Hexdoll. Yeah, that was probably really weird to come into, huh? In my defense, let me show you. This is the person I'm talking about. I don't know if that's a guy or a girl. Like, again, your pecs are enormous. Like, I genuinely don't know. Either way. Yoink. Still wood. Every remnant has a hearth lock like this one. As long as my flame's burning in there, it remains locked. If the flame is extinguished, which can only be done with a hearth key, the remnant will open. Got it. Don't put the flame out. You're not Batman. You're Bat Brick. I know what you're talking about. You're Bat Brick. Why not destroy it? Because you probably can't. That's a good point, but again, sometimes destroying the gate's still a bad idea. If you smash the gate, like, again, if you lock the gate, nothing gets in. If you smash the gate, well, now there's nothing stopping them from getting in at all. Just randomly grabbing grubs off the ground for the chickens. Speaking of which... Behold the dinosaur chickens. Thank you. Good dino chicken. Morning, Chef. I hope you don't mind, but I set up a little animal study zone in the garden. It makes me feel at home. Speaking of home, this rest stop I found yesterday will be our new camp. I'll start today's venture from there so I can explore more of the marshlands.
Bob! Bob!
Hey, I keep hearing those weird voices. Is that normal in this village? Yeah, more normal than you think. But that said, so it seems like you're here for the long haul? Absolutely. I'm a caretaker, and this problem has not been taken care of. So back out I go today. Also, this rock desk I bought is...
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch!
But I'm
confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
I bought this rock desk. Why are the guards coming after me? Also, you have guards here? No, you're hearing things again. Oh, you said that's normal. Yeah, a lot of people here hear things. Don't worry about it. You were well chosen as a caretaker. You're welcome to use my rest stops to set up camps all throughout the wilds. There should be another one out there that'll unlock the deeper regions of the marshlands. Wonderful! We could set up a camp at each rest stop we find. I'll be on the lookout for that one. And while I know we need to deal with the remnant, hello chicken, I need to find the Spinoots in this region. We have to protect our native creatures if we hope to keep the flavor spirits happy and healthy. We should be able to give them a safe hideaway here in Palopori. Just have to find them and talk to them. I'll see you later at the restaurant. I already know what I want to do. Or what I want, too. Some of that minium we got yesterday. We shouldn't let it go to waste. Every day in Palopori has 3 phases. Prep in the morning, restaurant opens in the afternoon, and venture recap at night. Each morning you can prepare for your day in your diners. Visit your garden to tend to your plants and creatures. Take a moment to check in with the townsfolk. You can prep as much as you want. If you only want a specific ingredient, you can focus on that and ignore the rest. Right. Got it. Oh, a new neighbor. Oishi has moved into Palopori. Cool. Alright, let's get started with the day. Wait. Yoink. Alright. What should we put on the menu today? Wait, don't we have, Oh, right. Oh, right. We don't have the patron dishes yet. These are just base dishes. Got it. Alright, same as before. Today's special will be a peak leek soup. I'll also offer up some Delishkin salads, and a rice bowl, and cloudberry jam. Let's get started. Yeet. 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 Short. Yeet. Short. Oh, no, that went in. Yeet. 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 Nice. Copping time. There we go. Ah! Ah! Yeah. Okay. Who was it, the Deadpool, that pointed out that this is actually terrifying if the grease bubbles actually, if grease boils like soap, like bubbles up like soap, like this? Yeah, that's a good point. Alright, let's go. There's your toast. I don't know if we can take... I think we can only take one at a time. I mean, you've got 2 arms. You should literally be able to take 2 at once, but whatever. There you go. Ah, so close. I've been waiting all day to eat. You know you're supposed to have...
Good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing.
All I did is press A. Also, Oishi, you know you're supposed to eat 3 meals a day, right? I have to warn you, the minion is quite chewy. That's how you get the nutrients out. Did you learn anything else about it when you did your test, Cook? Well, Flambe says minion tails have some extra magic in them. The ability to gain power when not in use. Oh, so kind of like a plant blossoming. It grows as it sits with me, and then I can use it when the time is right. This seems to be the case. Sounds like you and Flambe. Sounds like you and Flambe will have me prepped to make friends with the Spinoons. Right, let's see. Let's start with... Okay, start here. Let's see. Eat something sour to enhance that umami. There we go. And then I need to up the salty and the sweet factor. Okay, first of all, rice is not sweet. What the heck are you on? Yeah, that should, I think that, hold on. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Actually, wait. I'm gonna add another umami thing because that's his specialty. Go. Normally rice is sweetened with rice wine. Okay. There you go. That was delicious. So the minion, he said the minion meat, as we learn, takes on the herbal flavor of whatever plant that the monster was eating, basically. So... he's so handsome. Also, it looks like my VTube studio thing broke. Hang on. Well, I guess it's a good thing the maid's up then. I can fix it. Hang on. Wait, what happened? Hang on. What's wrong? Oh, I see. Dang it. All right, hang on. This is a good... again, I don't know. It's like everything got disconnected. I don't know what happened. It's a good thing this is up, because otherwise the model would have frozen. Come on. Yay, technology, you know? Okay, I think we're good. Yes, we're good. Cool. Well, I thought we were. Hang on. Hang on. We're having some technical difficulties, everyone. Trying to figure it out. Come on, you damn thing. What? Wait, what happened? Why is it not? Okay, hang on. Ow. That is not necessary right now. There we go. I think I got it now. Yeah, we're good now, I think. Yep, all good. So when maid time is over, we'll go back to yeah, we'll be able to go back to the normal model. Which, by the way, maid time is now over. I can turn my thing back on here. There it is. Come on. There we go. Okay, should be good. Yep, we're good. All right, back to it. What's the deal with kale? It's lettuce with a spine. Do we have to eat that? I don't want to eat that. I don't know if I heard George say that, so I was too busy concentrating. Let me see.
Pog online poggers.
Yeah, I guess he did then. So yeah, I've had kale. You're better off just eating spinach or lettuce. Kale is super bitter. All right, closing the restaurant. Let's do some late night gathering before we go talk to Oishi. Yoink. Any of these glow grubs out here. And sure, the Delishkins won't eat them, but I'll make good use of them for fishing. More seashells, which apparently we're feeding to people. All right, let's go fishing. And there's supposed to be a thing that tells us what's out there tonight. Ah, there we go. Yeet. Here, fishy, fishy. Gotcha. A stick. Another one. George, are you broken again? Man. What is happening? Like, why is all my stuff breaking? Hang on. George's taking the day off. Let's see. It just says pending, pending, pending. All right, hopefully y'all would have gotten your money back from that. Or your points back. I apologize. Yeah, it should be working just fine. I don't know why it's acting up. What can you do? Hang on, let me make sure some of this stuff's actually working. If everything's broken, hang on.
Shitpost/heresy alert.
Okay, yeah, so I guess everything's working now. Weird. Oop. There we go. Shitpost/heresy alert. If you get offended anytime when anyone messes up the lore, then please kindly die! Come on. There we go. Your redeems are much louder than your stuff. Yeah, they're supposed to be. Pet George. There you go. The redeems are...
Dinosaurs. I like dinosaurs, but conflictingly, I like meteors.
And no, the shitpost/heresy one is supposed to be loud. The rest of them should be pretty balanced. If they're not, I'll have to fix them. I like dinosaurs, but conflictingly, I like meteors. You can like both. You can literally say your interest in dinosaurs died when you discovered your interest in meteors. I will not apologize for that joke. That was funny. You caught yourself. Shrimp. Oh, haha. Look at this comedian over here. Got a rainbow fish. Come on. Ah, pulled too soon. Oh well. What's the deal with the Forest of Memories food? I mean, the Forest of Memories has basically anything you could want in it. Just you only take what you need. The forest gets pissed if you take too much. That was clever, but as a representative of the dino community, I think it is in slightly bad taste. Excuse me, I literally can turn into a dinosaur. And yes, I know it was questionable, but I thought it was hilarious. So I'm not gonna apologize. I do kind of wish he would move a little bit faster, but I mean, he's a chef. He's not exactly athletic. So there's no sprint button or anything, and I'm running around just to gather stuff. He's going pretty fast in that skirt. Actually, Amina, what is Ponko wearing around his waist? That's not a skirt. He's got pants on. What is that supposed to be? I know it's like... I literally don't know what it is. I feel like I should. An ape. Really? Okay, it's a different kind of apron then. Wow. Look at that. A map of the world. So that's us and right there in the center. That's the Umami Marshlands. These are the other areas. Okay, cool. It's a big map. Yeah, no kidding. You know what happened? Aren't you nosy? What can I get for you, Ponko? Nothing for me tonight, thank you. Earl. Wait, your name's Earl? Yeah, Earl? U-R-R-L. Earl. Earl? You can't see it because I'm blocking, but his name's Earl. U-R-R-L. That's a little tea house or tea shop. Honko, you'll never believe what happened. And so, I set out again, my sights on the deeper regions of the marshland. I would have to choose a path for what mattered most to me that day. I say, I know there's stuff over there. Well, I guess we should go that way, shouldn't we? Yeah, sure. Maybe they want a treat? Time for a little one-hit wonder. Die. Great. That wasn't so bad. They're looking deflated already. A bog piper. Stomp. Interesting. Okay, we can clash with him, but no one will win. That's fine. Tie. Ooh, yikes. Dang, that's a powerful card. Try again. Nope. How about... Now I got you. What's this? Oh, a brittle card. Okay. Now I got you. You're dead. Now what do we got here? Almost missed this little one. Got it. Da-na-na-na. Iron ore is always useful. Yes, please. You look different. Different or not, I'm still gonna stomp. Oh, an umami minion. Okay, so it's pure umami, I guess. I'm gonna stomp you. Yeah. I'm gonna stomp you again. Eh. You look all wilted. Yeah, you're done. I'm gonna stomp you now. You are dead. Not big surprise. Would you look at that? I had reached the streaming kelp trees. Droplets beaded off their leaves, splatting into the ground. I stood still, listening to the sound of the drips, and then I heard it. A small growl of Spinoot. Hello? Spinoot? It's Inu! That's Inu! Look at him! Either that or it's one of Inu's family members. It's Inu! It's a motherfucking Inu! I'm taking a picture. We found him. Look, he's just as small in the game as he is in real life. Was that you? Yeah, I speak Spinoot. Are you lost? The Umami Haven is far from the marshlands. Not at all, I'm here to help. I don't think I need to tell you about the monsters. You do not. We are happily hiding from them. Well, what if I could offer you a safer place to hide? Like back in Palopori. Isn't Palopori a beach town? Oh, you've heard about it. Well, yes, but we have a shady area ready for you. Are there lily pads to eat? We've been running out ever since that vine monster showed up. It eats everything its tongue can reach. There are a few around, but I bet we can make sure you never go hungry. You're not ones to turn down a lily pad buffet, and we probably shouldn't wait to get picked off one by one. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a great plan. Should I come back here when we're ready for you? No need. Xander over there will keep an eye on things in Palopori and let us know when there's enough food for all of us. Okay. Stay safe, slimy ones. The chef and I will sort everything. Uh-oh. Great. They're friends now. They're friends now? They're friends now. They fly now? They fly now. Stomp. Yes. Stomp. I am going to kill you and kill you and kill you. Ty, but you. New hand, please. Thank you. Got you both. You die. And you. Ba-na-na-na. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. And then something unexpected happened. Oh, hello. I was hoping to see one of you. Ami. Uma, ama, ama. I know. Bombay's back in Palopori and she gave me some of her magic through food. It's like you all are helping me from inside me. Me? Yeah, but she's helping, so I'm just going to trust her. Me, Uma. I can help.
If you can name all the Pokemon I get to call to.
It does sound like a Pokemon.
You, a nerd.
If you can name all the Pokemon, I get to call you a nerd. I mean, I am a nerd. We already knew that. I can help. I'm making my way to the Remnant so we could stop these invaders. You'll be safe soon. Me. Oh, you want to give me some of your magic? Me. Uma, ama, ma, me. Oh, I can add a shield to myself or to one of my bits of magic. Me.
Dude, I'm just trying to ask where's the closest Burger King.
Nice. Me. Me, mommy. Thanks for helping. Big boss. Oh, a Flamato. I should grab it. Uh-oh. And now I'm on fucking fire! Flamatito. It's weird. I feel like sweet and sour should work together, but I guess not. Anyway, I'm gonna hit you now. Little itty bitty Flama, yeah. This is not good. This is not good. It's so strong. Yeah, I can't do anything. It's just gonna have to hit me. Ow! Oh, there goes my shield. Oh, your ass is mine now. Oh, now I got you. Stomp you. Please don't break. Ah, dang it. All right, well. You little fool. One more like that and you're done. Oh no, he's angry. Hang on. Ow! No, that doesn't help. Nope. So much, such powerful attacks. That halves it, but we can't. But we just have to take it. Ow! Ah, no, my cards! Okay, phew. That's it. Come here, you little shit. Get him, Oishi. Stomp the fire out. Got him. Oh, what's this? Flamato seed. I bet we could plant this in the garden. Problematic minion. Defeated a super minion. Is that what we're calling them? Super minions? Boomst? I don't know, mommy, and like you make it all the way out here. If ancient tomes serve, you all avoid fights. You're not ones to venture far from home. Things changed. None of us wanted to rely on anyone but ourselves for protection, and a really good meal helps. Look! You can wield the magic of the spirits? Yep. All I have to do is eat at the restaurant in Palopori and Bam! Magic. Huh. That seems helpful. And while you do seem prepared, I cannot allow you to pass. The remnant is near, and my hearth key is the only way to lock it. Oh, you have it! Okay, but what if you also got some of this magic? You're from Bitter, right? I could get the chef to make something you like, and you could let me take over the camp. What do you think? A bowl bowl. That's what I would like. We can make them with the kohldrabis of our region. You can make me a bowl bowl that reminds me of home. I might just find my way over to Palopori, and the camp would be all yours. Sure, we can do that. All right. Ad time. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Find out more about this. He looks like a rabbit. Very well. I look forward to the pungent aroma of the bulb wafting its way across these lands. When I know you've accomplished your task, I'll light this pyre and we'll use this camp to reach the remnant. I'm guessing a bulb is garlic. But they're supposed to be from bitter areas, so... If we sort out some kind of bulb bowl recipe, we should be able to continue on our way. Garlic's not really bitter. Garlic is pungent. Woo, a lot of stuff. Time for some late night practice. But first, let's go talk to the blacksmith. We can repair our oven. At least I hope she's still there. She might be asleep. Nope, she's still at her forge. Just runs over and slams the iron ore down. Fix my oven.
Bald Bull is in this. Better ready the boxing montage.
What can I help you with? Please fix my oven. Let's roast. Repair the oven. Another garden bed. Nice. Look at that. More room to grow. Nice. Well, more room to grow is always a good thing, especially considering the people in my community. Which, by the way, I want to ask you guys, what do you think would make a good title card for this game? Should it be me in the, should it be Ponko wearing my outfit, like hat included, or should it be me wearing Ponko's outfit? What do you guys think? What good title card works for this game? You and Ponko's outfit. Okay. I'll see to that. Alright, let's do some practice. Yeah, it does. We got practicing to do. Hang on. No. Bog Piper curry soup. And then a Delishkin fried rice. Oh god, that looks good. Another thing that said we needed to practice with them. Okay, guess not. Okay. We unlocked 2 new recipes, or 2 new recipes to practice with tomorrow and serve. And yes, I agree with Deadpool. I will, we'll have to ask Amina if she's up for it. But if Amina records herself doing the whole, I've come up with a new recipe. If she does that, I'll make it a sound redeem. Heck, I can do the, that's it. And then she can finish it. So it's both Zaruk and Amina in the kitchen. Rabbit! Clyde. Hold on, sorry. I've got a good voice for this guy. Let me finish this snack. Good morning, Palopori. What a day, what a day. The clamors have washed up shore and the competition is on. Egg. Egg. Leaves. Chicken. 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 We'd like to take a moment to... All our food keeps blowing up! A clamor. A simple sea creature that loves to be launched into the air. Huh? What, am I supposed to throw it? Bunko! You're working far too hard. Only that was enough. World's ending and I'm still just trying to feed folks. True, but sometimes you gotta live in a very specific moment. You're gonna talk about clamors again, aren't you? And that's why I love clamors. What's clamors? You haven't told her? Well, it's a game that we all love here in Palopori. Ponko sometimes isn't as excited about it as the rest of us, but you know, the young ones don't want to enjoy what us old folks like. I'll quit my yammering and just get to showing you how this wall works. Ponko, you have a clamor? Yeah, I got one. Oh, how exciting! You already have your clamor. While I might be the most enthusiastic slammer in town, I am not the best. Yet. With practice, maybe I'll take the crown at this year's Spring Slam. So, you ready to play clamors? Let's do it. Would you like to hear how to play? Yes. I can't believe you forgot. It's okay, it's very simple. We both get into our ready positions, and we'll wait. Wait for the moment when we see clamors and then slam. Our clamors will launch themselves into the air, and if they're a good flyer, they'll be ready to flap their way to victory. And here I was thinking you were about to tell me we're gonna slam our clams together. Help guide their flight by telling them to flap when the moving ring overlaps the outer circle and see if you can fly the highest. But the best way to learn is to play. So let's slam. Here I was thinking this was gonna be like a Beyblade thing. This is all kinds of silly and I love it. To the moon, little guy! Well, look at you! Out here winning at
Invincible.
Yeah, invincible. That's a 10-pin slammer reference. Slam on! My, you and your clamor are quite the naturals. That incredible performance deserves a way to commemorate it. How about a tank for your first clamor? You can even use it to decorate the restaurant. Everyone loves an aquarium at a restaurant, except the people who have to clean it. Clamors champion. Beat Clyde in a game of clamors. And yeah, everyone loves an aquarium at a restaurant unless you're the one cleaning it. Then you hate it with a passion. No. Sorry. Eating Chex Mix. I've got my general stock over there, but you can place a special order later tonight if you need anything specific. Oh God, why is everything so expensive? Yoink. 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 I'll never forgive Square Enix for not giving us a 10-pin Slimer game. I mean, they could have, but think of all the stuff it would have had to compete with. Plus, The World Ends With You didn't exactly sell very well. It became a cult classic, but early on, it didn't sell very well. We just need a dedicated lily grower for them. You think you could work with Thea to get it made? Alright, let's go see what we need for it. Thea! What's that quote? Oh gosh, what's that quote from the Owl House? A surprisingly peaceful moment. When will it be ruined? Tia! There it is. I still need to watch the Owl House. Don't get mad at me. I literally didn't have Disney or anything for a while, but I do need to watch the Owl House. Right, we need 2 rocks. Got it. And some money, but we need rocks. No, it's Ida, not Tia, it's Ida. Yeah, she's the old witch, Ida. Who, I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw her for the first time, I'm like, oh God. Like, I didn't know she was supposed to be old. Like, I was like, okay, cool, middle-aged. Like, I even jokingly made the thing, I'm like, the wine ant. She's like your magic wine ant. But no, apparently she's supposed to be old as hell. And I'm like, but she doesn't look like it. She looks like she's in her, like, 50s. Also love the because that's an old movie. Old? It's not that old. This came out 15 years ago. I remember when this came out in theaters. What looks good today? Wait, I've got other... Hang on, I've got other recipes. Oh, wait, that's a Oh, no, we don't. These are recipe bases. Okay. Alright, same old, same old. Good thing we have readily access to these ingredients. If we didn't have these, we'd be in trouble. He shoots, he scores. I'm on fire! From downtown! Alright. Ah, screwed it up. Oh well. It looks like we're cooking 2 cubes of eggs and 1 cube of meat in meat. Nice. All right. Here's your toast. Yours. Nyum. Salad. Whoops, that's over here. I do love that they put their hands up to let you know that that's theirs. There you go. Nice. Maybe I'll find a creature to pet on today's venture. Wants a fish today. Okay. Eat something bitter. No, we need something. Yeah, we need something bitter. Okay, he wanted a fish too, so. Okay, and then we need something sweet. There we go. All yours, bud. You always know what I want, because you ask. I always love how they're like, you always know what I want. Yeah, just because you tell me. My mind is not that of a steel trap. If you don't tell me, then we're going to have a problem. Okay, I should rephrase. My mind is a steel trap when it involves things that I like. Let's put it that way. Random history facts? Yeah. Things about my beloved wife? Yeah. Like, the things that I like. My community? Yeah. Other stuff? Maybe. Maybe I'll remember it. Like names. I'm sorry. But like, this is gonna sound so bad the way I say it. But, and I do not mean to offend when I say this, but here's the thing. I'm probably not gonna remember your name. If I don't need to know you for any long-term reason, I'm not gonna remember your name. Simply on the grounds of my mind being like, I don't give a shit. Why should I remember your name? hoop fish. And also, sometimes I don't remember it because I don't really, you know, maybe it's out of respect because I don't call you by your first name because I call you by your last name because it's polite. Like, for example, what the fuck? I'm sorry. Was that just a cube? Was that a cube? Y'all saw that, right? The creepy bug-eyed cube. That's a bigot. Are we not gonna address the cube? Okay. Look at this thing. What? A cube? To quote a very famous actor, holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? Ooh, a star shield fish. It looks like a fish with a starfish stuck on its face. My face is my shield. My face is my shield. Cube. Best when served cubed. The star shield is mostly calcium and bone. It's removed before cooking. All right, well, let's check it out real quick. I will practice with this fish. Oh my god. Look, look at Ponko's eyes. Hang on, look at his eyes. He is so excited. He is so excited to cook this fish. I can't wait to see how this turns out. Make 5 shots in a row in any pot. Ah. I knew I could figure it out. Everyone's gonna love this. Okay, I thought you were gonna tell us what it tasted like, but okay.
Because you invited this, I shall pleasure myself with this fish.
You know, I wasn't gonna say anything. I thought about it. As soon as I said, I will now proceed to work with this fish, as soon as I thought about it, I'm like, I can make the joke, I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish. But I didn't because I know better. But you know what? Yeah, fine. Cube fish poke bowl, or poke, is it pokey or pocky bowl? I don't know how to say it. Basically just looks like salmon on a bed of rice with some what's that dish called? Minoir or whatever, where it's eggs. Poke, like in the act, cube fish poke. Poke, like in the action. Okay, thanks. All right, let's go see what happened today. You know what happened? Aren't you a nosy one? look, I was hoping. Okay, whatever. All right, tell me the story. All right. So we've already taken the northern path. Let's try this path today. Mushrooms, my favorite. Ba-na-na-na. Rock. Figured some stone would be useful. Da-na-na-na. All right. Now we go this way, we got to fight 2 baddies and then get wood. Or we go this way, or sorry, 2 baddies at once and then get wood. And then, or we go this way and fight 2 baddies one at a time, and then have a, I guess that's where that herb we're looking for in particular is. So, yeah, let's go this way. Whoa, you're new. Our friendlies need me. Oh, that a bitter minion covered in thorns. I'm gonna crush you. Stomp. I get it. It's bitter because, let's see. On Trick Wind, the target becomes weakened. Okay, I get it. It's weak. It's bitter because it's got thorns. Stomp. Oh, that's a freaking belly flop. You're dead. All right, on to the next one. Whoa! What? What spikes you have. Look at that thing! It's like a bearded vulture grew spikes. Amina, are you seeing this? It's like if a bearded vulture grew spikes. Look at this thing. A cone door. A cone door. Cone door. Like pine cone. Ah. I'm gonna kill you. That's a shitty joke. I'm gonna kill you now. That's bad and you should feel bad. Die. Die. Now it's weakened. You are weak. I will stomp you. Tasty. Got it. Next. Thank you for the care package. Ugh. I love the variety of wilds and the plants and creatures in it. But I do not love these harsh mountains. They're just so dreary. Hard to thrive when you feel like you're struggling just to find a place to cling to. But some plants need that tiny bit of suffering to grow. Particularly these bitter ones. And there it is. The kabagi. Sharp and bitter with a tough outer layer. True to the bitter type. I tucked it away to see if you could do anything with it, Chef. You're looking deflated already. Log Piper. Die. This game is so fun. I'm sorry, it is. I'm having fun. And that's all that matters with games like this. Yeah, you're dead. Gathering spot. Ah, can't let it run away. Wait, is that carrot gonna run? Yeah, a running carrot. Okay. Thank you for the shield. All right, fine. Time to fight the boss again. Your little plant needs some water. Flame on! Flamatito. Bonk. That's a strong attack. Yeah, I can't really stop it. Unless. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. Take this. Thing's still out of commission. Nope, that won't work. This will. You're mine. Bonk. No match for me. You are exceeding my expectations, Umamiya. You must be quite the brute to make it out of this camp again. But you are distracting me. And I recommend you turn back. Even if you reach the remnant, you do not have a hearth key to lock it. Then why are you just standing here, you pompous dick? Wait, is that a Kabagi in there? Why, yes it is. You have quite the nose on you. I will bring it back to the chef when I leave the marshlands. Very well. I look forward to the pungent aroma of the bulk bowl. Now, please leave. Hopefully this helps. A kabagi clings to the side of the mountain, much like the bitter aroma clings to your nostrils. Blech. A condor tomahawk, the coolest looking cut of meat to cook. Nice. All right, I'm actually going to ask you guys something, chat. All right, what is your favorite cut of meat to have? I don't care from what. It could be, you know, from beef, pork, chicken. I don't care. What is your favorite cut of meat to have? For me, it's either going to be a good, what is it? A porterhouse steak. I think it's called a porterhouse. Yeah, I think it's a porterhouse. No, what? Gosh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a porterhouse. It's the long cuts of beef. I like a good porterhouse. I do like filet mignon, but that's super expensive. Better to have a porterhouse. But then I could also do good skirt steak and stuff like that. What about you guys? Either a good shoulder or tailbone area. Makes sense. Good pork, good shoulder is always good. Filet mignon, love the tender meat. Can do a basic steak too. Yeah, of course. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I think it's porterhouse. Well, okay. I don't remember. Hold on. Let me see. Is it porterhouse? No. Okay, no. Porterhouse has both the bone, has the New York strip and a filet mignon. Pretty sure it might be a New York strip. Hold on. Yeah, it is a New York strip. Yeah, I like the New York strip. A New York strip steak. Cheaper than filet mignon. Really good. Yeah, prized for its rich marbling and beefy taste, making it ideal for grilling or pan-searing. And Amina can tell you, when she visited last time, we made, back when I was at my old apartment, we actually made some really good, we made some grilled, some pan-seared chicken. Let's see, we did pan-seared chicken, smashed potatoes, and spinach salad. Look, I got 2 emus. You guys gonna give me your tails, or? Okay, maybe later. Alright, yeah, we gotta run back to the restaurant and do a bit of prepping. Too big to be Inu. Fair. Yoink. Egg. Alright, let's see. Running carrot. Got it. Delicious. I can't wait to use this in my recipe. I've come up with a new recipe. Got it. What's this? Oh, wait, hang on.
Do not resist!
Hey, Holt, how you doing? Alright, there's the bulb bowl we needed. Has a very strong smell that some might find intoxicating. And then a stuffed mushroom. Man, or mushroom. Dang it, I can't eat that. I'm allergic to mushrooms. Ugh. Man, so inconsiderate. Ah, whatever. I've got it! The bowl's on the menu. Smells a bit like a wet sock. Ugh. The tum wants what it wants. Do you think he'll just show up? And if he's as bad as Oishi says, I'm not sure I want him to. But we need all the help we can get. I'm not... Yeah, I know, it's really cool, isn't it, Holt? Look, let me tell you guys something about people who work in restaurants or own their own restaurants and everything. Look, most people don't care who you are and you show up. Sure, follow the dress codes and everything, but most people don't care where you're from or any of that kind of stuff. They just want you to enjoy a meal. Just don't be a dick. If you're gonna come in and act like a jerk, then just don't show up at all. So if this guy comes into my restaurant, starts acting like a jerk, I'm gonna kick his ass out. I don't care if we need his help. He can at least be considerate. Thank you for the care package. Wait to see if Kalan arrives tomorrow. Hello? So, this is Paolo Porter. Oh, wait, that's what you actually look like! I thought it was just artistic drawing. You... Wow, okay. You actually look like you're some kind of shadow creature. Welcome. I can't believe we have another visitor. Please make yourself at home. There's a place for all your belongings near our tea house. A bitter greeting. Colin has moved into Palopori. Alright, I'll check it out after this, Holt. Whenever I have artist block, I just hit things with my hammer until something forms. I don't think hitting the clay is gonna solve my problem, Thea. It's a metaphor. You can't just will a pot into existence. You have to actually start forming something. Take bits away, add others. Don't just stare at it. But I have to know what I'm making before I make it. Well, that's a shame. It's really hard to have a clear head when there are monsters just outside the door. Exactly. You'll just wait here and stare until this all ends, or until a monster... Well, actually, let's not talk about the worst case scenario. You might never make something ever again. What? Okay, I have had one idea. Honko could use some new dishes for all the new recipes he's coming up with. I could probably help him with that. Sounds like you do have an idea. I'll leave you to it. Let's see. Yoink! 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 Thank goodness the tomatoes didn't, the flammatos didn't burst into flames when I grew. Chicken. Nice. Spinoot greens. Yoink. 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 You go Inu 1 and 2. Man, he would get so annoyed at me calling these guys that. But look at them! They're literally like Inu. Even have the little mohawks, too. Honko! Now that it's looking like Palopori might be my home for a bit, I've come to notice you don't have any mushrooms here. And, well, you know, I kind of love them, so I found a place I could grow some. It would be pretty handy to have some around the restaurant. And Travers would love that. He didn't have much of a green claw, more of a foraging type. Exactly! And they have such wonderful relaxation qualities. Mushroom magic puts those Luanos creatures right to sleep. If you don't mind sharing 3 mushrooms with me, I'll get a little mushroom garden set up in the cave by the tea house. You happen to have 3 you can spare? Maybe. Oh, I guess we do. Cool. That was probably all of them, but hey, that's fine. Yoink. Actually, wait. Maybe the shop is carrying some. Tomato, running carrot. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. We'll check out what some of the people want. This place is so beautiful. I'd love to live here, honestly. Don't know what I do, but I'd love to live here. Thank you for the egg. Hey, here are your pages. Thank you so much for returning these to me. So much to learn from the pages of these books. Let's see. Oh, cool. Interesting. They're like challenges. Cool. Gia. Honko! Good, you're here. I'm here. Here for what? The goddess has blessed me with a vision. A vision to make new dishware for your restaurant. It's not my restaurant. Are you running it? Yes. Well then, congratulations on your new restaurant. Anyway, take a look at what I've crafted so far. I hope you like it. I'll be sure to keep working on new designs. Thank you. It's actually cool as hell. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay. So y'all notice these are called new life dishes. I don't know the exact process. There's a name for it in Japanese. It's where you repair broken pottery and broken dishes with gold. Because their belief is that even broken things can be beautiful. I forgot what it's called. There's an actual process for it. But that's cool. It's called the New Life Dish Set. And that's really cool. I like that. But I think I like these the most. This looks really cool. Thanks. Right. Alright, do we have time to fish? Probably. Also, what are you doing here? So, you're Colin, huh? Really just moved right in? There's work to be done. No need to waste time on formalities. You're the one that cooks? I don't see anything special in you. You seem kinda normal. And you seem kinda edgy, but you don't hear me saying anything. Kintsugi, thank you, Amina. I'm not edgy, I'm bitter. Edgy boy says what? What? You say that like it's a bad thing? There's a reason why there's not a caretaker from Halopuri. You all seem lovely, but you're not exactly fighters. Man, you just ooze kindness, don't you? I know you're supposed to be bitter, but good lord. Your gate guard over there let me right in. All I had to do was knock. Not like monsters knock. Whatever. You're here now and out of Oishi's way. I'll be going on that venture today. I'd like to try this bulb bowl of yours and see what magic unlocks for me. I don't know any of you well enough to trust you with my heartbeat, so I will need to reach the remnant myself. Oh, you have it. Flambe? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out there? You know, being a guardian? She's hurt, okay? She's helping me in the kitchen. Oh, so that's how you're unlocking the flavor magic from food. Okay, now I'm definitely hungry. I'll see you when you open the restaurant. I lit the fire before I left the camp, so I'll venture out from there. You can leave now. Dick! Like, look, I know there are bitter and jaded people out there. But here's the thing, if you're gonna act like a jerk, then don't be surprised if people treat you like a jerk. Like, who don't want to hang out with you, who don't want to associate with you, and don't want to be your friend. Because I'm not gonna lie, just looking at Colin, or Kalen, however you say his name, he looks like a jerk. So, and he's acting like one too. And yeah, screwed that up. Let's try that again. And yeah, I know he doesn't owe us anything, and we don't really know him, but still, he could stand to be a little nicer, you know. Stick. Eat. Crablamo. No, a bomb crab. Got it. Got it. Right on the money. You. Oh god, that's a big cube! Good lord! Y'all see that thing? Good lord! Okay, that's a smaller cube. Still a cube. Crablamo. Explosion gland must be carefully removed before cooking. Oh, it is a bomb! Huh. Back for more? Let's do this. Go, little guy. Oh, I screwed that up. Nuts. There we go. Nice. I'm just happy to have someone battle. Cool. Hey, Rebarber, how you doing? Alright, that's the challenge hall. I think we're okay for now. I think I've gathered mostly everything we need. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I've got no mushrooms because I gave them all to, I gave all the mushrooms to Oishi. So, let's see here. Well, we can make a cube fish poke bowl. We can make a delicious salad, a rice bowl, and again, I would love to make stuffed mushroom, but no mushrooms. So, oh well. You do what you can. Oh, another ad. We're almost out of time, so I'll go ahead and do this. Chopping time. There we go. Oh, the oven. It's the roast. Drop wood into the flaming pots to cook ingredients to 100%. The perfect temperature cooks fastest. Got it. Nice. Okay, here we go. Salad. Poke bowl over here. You asked for the rice bowl. And you wanted the jam toast. There you go. Nice. All right, Mr. Edgy. What do you want? What a quaint little eatery. I think it's time for me to try one of those meals Oishi raved about. Oh, you like to try new things? No. Hardly. I knew it. Hardly. I enjoy what food gives me. Power, health, and in the case of your restaurant, magic. Oh, wow. You are... Wow. Man, do you have any joy in your life? Or is it as cold black and voidless as your flesh? You are the void made manifest. You have no soul. Literally, this guy comes in here to a restaurant and just says, I only eat because it keeps me alive. I care not for what it tastes like. Then why do you care what I give you? Food is more than just energy, you know. Maybe for you, but for me, it is merely a tool to accomplish my goals and to save you and everyone else from utter destruction. All right, time to break it out. Hang on, where is it? Where? Uh-oh. All right, my lights are flashing. We might lose power. Hang on. Where's my, I need to deploy our countermeasures. Where are they? Where is it? It's not here? Hang on. I need my, I need to deploy my countermeasures. Let me deploy countermeasures. Where are they? Hang on. Where are my countermeasures? There it is. Countermeasures deployed. The countermeasures have been deployed. Here, Bit, since you want to be all edge and no point. Is it really that bad out there? It is tolerable at the moment, but I fear if we delay, we will be overrun. Oishi has done his best, but it's time for a real protector to wield your magic. The remnant is not far from my camp, but I fear there is a monster much larger than any we previously encountered. If I can defeat it, I'll be able to lock the remnant. So, shall we eat? Right. Okay, let me get to work. Any requests? A bowl, of course. Let's start there. And if you have any other ingredients you think will aid me, please feel free to add. Bowls are really bitter, but they're enhanced by salty things, so... There we go. Okay. Now we stack some sour over here. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. There we go. And now we need to balance the sweetness. So let's get some more rice. Perfect. There we go. Everything he asked for. One bowl, as requested. That was unexpectedly delightful. Would it kill you to smile? Give me a moment, please. I'm preparing for what comes next. No problem. Ready to close the restaurant? Yeah, probably should. Yeah, just say it was good, you Debbie Downer. Yeah, well, he's bitter. He's literally bitter. That's the whole point. He's from the bitter part of the world. Because, you know, like, Oishi's from the umami territory. Speaking of, he's a guest here. I wonder what he wrote in the guest book. So we're going to go check the guest book, run to the tea house, then we're going to save the game for the night. Next time, we'll pick up from here. Also, you let someone else in? Aren't you scared of the monsters? What if they make it to Palopori? Don't worry, Ponko. The door will stay shut. That's why we have it. For a moment like this. The end of the world? Exactly. History has a way of repeating itself. Our ancestors knew a remnant would open again, and we needed to be ready. And since we're not fighters like the other flavor folk, a wall was our best option for protection. So, big scary beam or not, this wall was built to keep us safe. Okay, you seem like you have things under control. Oh, I do. So I shouldn't worry. Not about this. I'd be more worried about making sure those caretakers are full. Traditions must always be followed for us to maintain the order we desire. I appreciate a town with traditions, and as such, I feel okay staying here until the mission is complete. Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. He's just so edgy. I knew you were gonna do that, Amina. This orange will not peel. Yeah, I know. Let's take a look at where we've been. That's cool. It shows all the ingredients we got. There's one missing ingredient from the marshlands. That's cool. Yeah, he's so edgy. He just stands there pulling his hat down. All right. That's going to do it for tonight, everyone. I hope you all had fun. I know I did. This game is awesome. I'm so excited to keep playing it. We are going to go raid someone tonight, so hang around for a minute. Let's see who we can go say hi to. Oh, look! The Raptor! He's actually streaming right now. At least I think he is. Is he? No, he's not. And why does it say... Okay, whatever. Let's go say hi to Hexdoll then. She needs to give me my hat back. I mean, I got it back, but I want to know why she stole it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right, let's go say hi to her. Oh my god, goosebumps. All right. Yeah, let's go say hi to Hexdoll. Need to kick down that door and ask where my hat is. Or why she took it, I mean. All right, that's going to do it, everybody. As always, it's been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain all of you, and I hope you had a great time. I've been Zaruk Windcaller, and remember that the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. Don't trade them for anything. Love you guys. See you all tomorrow. See you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye-bye.